According to you?
No, according to me.
Oh, according to us.
Yes. So, hello and welcome to our first ever episode of According to Us. Thank you for those of you who are tuning in. This is Hunter and I's kind of love child of all the things that we enjoy talking about, and then also just like a fun little side project for us to just kind of further our skills. This was not meant to be that serious, I feel like now it is, and it's kind of freaking me out.
It's grind time. Disclaimer. Please bear with us. This is our first ever episode. I didn't expect that many people to be coming up to me and being like, Hunter, I can't wait to listen to your podcast. Like, don't. No, cut the cameras. Like, we didn't even start yet. They're like, what are you guys going to talk about? I don't know.
Like, genuinely, like, we are just as lost in this as, like, the rest of you,
We just be yapping.
And this is just meant to be, like, kind of just, like, a fun little side thing.
No,
like,
exactly.
It's not really meant to be that intense.
No, exactly.
At least I hope not.
So, I guess we get straight into it. What's on the menu?
Okay, so we have a very good menu for today. Actually, we're going to be having a good menu always.
Start
I have,
with
like,
the
full
appetizer.
confidence in our... Here, as... for those of you who don't know, I'm a server, so allow me to entice you.
She's got the Earl's menu down.
She got the Earl's menu. So, but real talk for today's menu, we're going to be going over, obviously, things according to us, all of those beautiful hot takes. We're going to do our 20s and 20 seconds. We have a exquisite little pre-produced for you guys.
Mhm.
And then may I just entice you with our weekly rant? So I say that we get right into the 20s and 20 seconds
Okay.
because I feel like it's very fitting. Okay, I feel like first and foremost, we should just like do a quick little intro of like
Ourselves?
ourselves.
My name is Hunter Pratt. I am 20 years old. I am from a small community located outside of Fort McMurray, Alberta. It's a little hamlet. I'm a third-year broadcasting student, hence this podcast.
We love this.
My hobbies include bugging my friends until they hate me, and I'm pretty sure on the website it says that I either... Actually, you put that I wanted to be a Fenty beauty ambassador.
Yes, because
had to
I
change
always
it.
see you with your Fenty gloss,
Oh,
and I'm
yeah.
like, it just needs to happen.
That's right. I have an obsession with lip gloss. I can't leave home without at least like
Okay,
4 options.
Obsession with lip gloss,
Yes.
obsession with blush.
Oh yeah, blush. That's like,
Blushaholic.
I love me a good blush.
Mickey Brosma. I'm from Cochrane, so I really have been enjoying my hour-long commute to campus every day. It's
Worth it.
just the cherry on top. I'm 21, but I'm about to turn 22 in less than a week now,
She's
which is
old.
wild to me. I'm literally becoming a senior, but not
Senior
really.
citizen Maggie.
I don't know. I feel like truly though, I have like transformed into like our program's grandma. Like I always have like snacks. You guys like invite me out. I'm like, I'm going home, like
That's
to
true.
my bed. Like
Yeah.
it's not happening.
Yeah, we definitely been seeing you less.
Yeah.
She's
It's
shacked
just, yeah, I'm shacked up. And also just like listen, you want to pay for my Uber, like the hour ride home?
No
Feel
doubt.
free.
Yeah.
I will not.
So I guess we can talk about our 20s. I guess like the difference in
Yeah.
our 20s. I'm freshly 20 in September.
I feel like it's just like there are so many different phases of
Mhm.
being in your 20s. And I, at least like for myself, like when I freshly turned 20, I was like on it. I was
Right.
like, okay, my 20s, like my time, like I'm living it up. I'm going out. I'm like meeting guys. Like I'm definitely not like staying at home
Mhm.
alone in my room.
Yeah.
Like it's just not a thing. Like you're so down for anything, I feel like there is like no is just not in the vocabulary.
Yeah.
Like
I
of
feel
course I
like-
want to go out. Like of course I want to do this.
Yeah. I feel like I was like that when I was 18.
Yeah.
And now I'm just like, oh, I'm slowing down. But I'm not like slowing down. I'm just like,
You know what I mean? It's
going a
just
little
like
slower.
easing up a little bit.
Yeah, easing up because I'd be going out like what 4 days a week. Oh, it's crazy.
That
4 days a week.
literally
That's
now
nuts.
like you could not pay me now.
No, exactly. I can't even go out like 1 day a week.
Oh, yeah, no. But I agree. Like, back when I was 18, like, every weekend going out, like, going to the clubs, showing up to work hungover as all hell.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
well, I didn't get hungover back then, so I was like, oh, I can do this easily, right?
that was the thing. Oh, my God. Okay, another thing.
Yes.
I miss, like, being able to drink, like, copious amounts of, like, not just one alcohol, but, like, all of them.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
I
just
would
mixing.
literally mix
Yeah.
everything. Wake up the next morning, I'm like, okay, like, great, I'm fine.
Yes.
Now, like, I'm out of service for, like, the full day.
The day
like,
I turned 20, that was it, hungover. I didn't even go out for my birthday. My birthday was, like, real wholesome. I had a couple friends over. We had a little potluck. And then I had the birthday blues because I was dog sitting. So I was in this big house all alone. So...
No, the birthday blues are legit. I got the birthday blues last year for my 21st, but not because I didn't necessarily like go out and oh my God, okay, wait, story time.
Story time.
Story time. Okay, not because I didn't necessarily go out. Me and my friends, like, we went out and we went hard.
Right.
But the guy that I was seeing at the time, I invited him out to Cowboys and I was like, yeah, like, come, it's my
The place.
birthday. Like,
Of course it's
let's,
Cowboys,
of course it's
right?
fucking Cowboys. Like, and I was like, yeah, like, come meet me and like, we can have some birthday drinks. And I'm like, finally get it to Cowboys.
Mhm.
I'm searching for him like an idiot for like an hour. I'm like, where is this man? Oh, I find him with the girl that he brought with him.
No way.
And of course, I'm like pretty sauced at this point.
Yeah.
So I like walk
Did
up
you fight
to
her? No, just
low key.
Scrap it out real quick.
Scrap it out. Cut the show. No, but I did have choice words that were like very loud and aggressive, and I have not seen that person since. So,
Oh,
and they go to this fucking campus.
really?
I've been avoiding like certain areas, like the damn play. I'm like,
That you
I
just know he's gonna be at.
No, seriously though, I would rather like
Your
there
face,
are just
you're
like
like-
certain levels of embarrassment that like
Right.
you cannot like. There's no like laughing about this now. Okay, but like to be fair, like single Maggie was like truly a savage. Like
Yeah.
now I'm definitely like more tamed.
Grandma era.
Grandma era. Like
Wait,
we're
era?
definitely like more just like less hurtful towards men,
Oh,
I would
well,
say.
that's a good start.
Which is like, yeah.
That's
poor
great.
Robbie.
Good for you, Maggie.
Good for you
I'm
on
proud
our
of you.
journey. No, but seriously though, back when I was single, like there was nothing that I loved more than just like taking men's ego away. I was like, you're literally nothing.
Yeah.
And it was okay. I'm sure that you can relate as like a taller woman.
Oh, of course.
It's so easy. I can
Yes.
literally just walk up. The average height of a man right now is 5'9". We're both 5'11".
Yes.
I can just walk up to a guy and be like, wow, you're a hobbit. Like, and just, there you go. Like, it's over for them.
No, that's so true. There's like so many situations where I'm in where it's just like my presence is like, it's scary. Okay, wait. So you're turning 22. What are your plans? Are you just going to be a grandma?
Oh my God. Kinda.
Yeah.
But I'm honestly here for it. Like, especially after last year's like birthday catastrophe,
Mhm.
prank, whatever.
Prank.
No, this year we're literally, my boyfriend and I are going away to his cabin in the Crow's Nest
Oh,
Pass.
real cute.
And he's gonna, like, I literally just told him, I was like, I don't want to, like, lift a finger. I was like, so he's gonna make me dinner. And then we did, like, a summer bucket list. So we're gonna make, like, a winter bucket list and do, like, a gingerbread house. And then the next day we're gonna drive home. And my mom is throwing me, like, a little, like, party with all my friends. We'll have, like, cake and presents and stuff.
Right.
And she told me, she's like, your theme this year, because, like, anybody who knows my mom knows that she's like super, super extra when it comes to like parties, birthdays, celebrating anything.
Mhm.
So my theme this year is ice. So it's like any drink that's served over ice. So like
Oh.
margarita, like
Mhm.
martini, whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited to get like pretty sauced on my birthday.
Can I tell you a story?
Oh my God, yes.
I was turning 8 and I wanted a birthday party. And keep in mind where I'm from, it's a really small community. So like there's only like 12 people in my class. So my mom sends the invites to my birthday party. And here I am. It's like a monster themed party. I'm so excited. I'm like munching on the chips at the counter, waiting to eat the cake, open presents that I'm hoping to get. It's like 3 o'clock. No one's here. 4 o'clock. No one's here. That's crazy. 5 o'clock. No one's here. Overall, no one showed up to my freaking 3rd grade birthday party. And I think that shows a lot about how I am now. I think that really, like, altered my brain chemistry. And
oh, it humbles you.
Yes.
Like, if no one shows up to your birthday, prepare to get fucking humbled.
like, if you know what I looked like when I was just a little girl, I was just a little chubby little kid with no eyebrows and red rosy cheeks, just sitting at the table with a little party hat. Imagine little me, little hunty, just just a moment of silence. That's how I felt. That's how I felt.
Oh my God, Kate, it's funny that you say that because I remember the first year that I changed over to like junior high school, like St. Timothy's, for grade 7, there was like these 2 girls, they were twins and they were super, super popular. And like my birthday is November 20th and theirs was November 19th.
Oh no.
And so I like obviously invited some people to my birthday party. No one showed up because they all thought that I was lying just to get like attention.
No way.
Because like all the twins were getting attention and
Right.
I was like left out. I'm like, no, this is just like an actual like
That's
day,
crazy.
but that's fine.
Yeah. So,
So,
what's on your TikTok For You page?
oh my goodness. Right now it's, and this is like not because I'm searching it by any means, but it's all the Pandora promise rings that like
Okay.
boyfriends are giving.
Do you believe in promise rings?
No.
I don't know.
I believe in engagement rings.
I think that's just consumerism.
For me, it's like, what is the point? You're promising
You're
that
promising
like
that we'll get engaged.
that we'll
and
get
that we'll
engaged. It's like
married.
just save your money and put that money
Yeah.
towards a good engagement ring and
3
propose to me like
rings.
normal.
3 rings is crazy.
No, I don't believe in promise rings. I do like jewelry from my partner for sure, but not. And also, like, I'm such a ring girly. Like, if you're giving me a ring, like, it better be good. Like, I am not, like, these babies don't come off of me.
Our country being nicer to men. Better be good.
It better be good. Yeah, we're not that nice to men. They just, like, learn to deal with
definitely.
it. It's fine.
Every time I see Maggie, she's like, okay, tell me about your host. Tell me about your roster.
Oh my God. I live
no.
vicariously through single people now.
Yeah.
Because I'm like so cuffed. It's not even funny.
I respect that.
Oh,
My TikTok For You page, it's like those freaking tarot card readings, and then it's like once in a while I watch them and feed into my delusions. They create my delusions. Let me disclaim that. And I also get those sounds where it's like, use this sound for good luck. Skip, you're gonna lose all your hair. So I'm like, damn, I can't risk it. So I'm like, he needs me, he needs me. I'm like, who needs me? Oh, they must. So I'm using that sound anyways. Draft.
Stop. Okay, you know that like it was like a trending sound or something on TikTok or like some sort of like manifesting user. But anyways, it was like the affirmation of like, I don't chase, I attract or whatever.
Yes, what belongs to me will simply
find me.
Yeah.
I like no shot of a lie. Like I remember being like single. Like this was like back when I was like 17.
Right.
And being single and like I had yet to have like my first boyfriend or like really anything. Like I had just had my first kiss at that point. And I remember I would like write on my whiteboard every morning, I don't chase, I attract. Like the man I want will find me and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no.
Yep,
the only man that like found me was like a fucking asshole. Like no, it doesn't like no.
Yeah. No, that had me in a chokehold. Like read my little affirmations in a book.
I know. And then you would always see the videos of people being like, oh, I manifested like my perfect relationship and now we're engaged and blah blah blah. It's like, okay, but did you really?
Mostly I was just trying for like money and stuff like that. Like I think it worked.
No, it is insane to me though. The amount of money that you can get off of like a sugar daddy or just like literally any desperate man.
Yes.
Like there was a girl, one of our hosts, she doesn't work there now, but she used to work with me at National. And she was like super, super broke and just like really wanted to travel. So she got a sugar daddy who would literally like pay for her nails. And then like she did nothing with this man, like other than like I think give him a hug once. But she literally milked this man for $5,000. Like
damn.
I have no idea how. Because I'm like, who would just like That's $5K. Like, you have to do something. Okay, but I feel like it's also just like overhyped of like how easy it is to like get a sugar daddy, like
Yeah.
sell feet pics. Like, it's really not. Like, if it was that easy, I would not be taking out student loans. Like,
If it was easy, everyone would do it.
Oh, well, seriously though.
My friend, she posted a pair of shoes on Marketplace, and then some guy's like, "Oh, like, can you wear them? Are they worn?" And then he's like, "Can you wear them?" And then he's like, "Can
Oh
you
my
take
God.
pictures of you wearing them?" And he's like, "How about like I'll pay extra if you wear a pair of socks for a week, and then you put them in a bag, and I'll buy them off you." So she's like, "Okay."
Like, how much extra?
I think like maybe $50. I think she's making it. She's still doing it. I think I respect the hustle.
I respect that hustle.
Yes,
That,
it's not
like,
harmless. She's doing what has to be done. She's doing the damn
mean,
thing.
Listen, if somebody offered to buy my stinky socks, here you go, pal. Like, I don't want them.
No, exactly.
That's the thing. Is like, where, like, you know,
if you want, go ahead. Go ahead.
Another thing that's like wild to me about For You pages is how it's like so tailored to like if you're single versus if you're like cuffed.
Yes.
And it is like so shoved into your face.
What's up, Riri?
What's up, Rocky?
Oh, man,
No.
I want to throw my phone across the room.
Literally, if I see one more fucking trend like that,
Yeah.
no.
Like,
Control, get help.
you know what's crazy though? So like that sound, it's like A$AP Rocky and Rihanna, and then
Yeah.
there's a Drake sound underneath. I'm like, of course Drake's there. Like he just had to
The
be
third
underneath.
wheel.
No, exactly. I know Drake was mad when he heard that TikTok sound.
Yeah,
He's
but
probably scrolling on TikTok like, oh.
But seriously though, okay, I don't know if you can relate to this, but I remember like this would be like obviously like years ago now, but I would like be in a relationship with somebody and then we would break up and suddenly it's like all of my social media shifted to being like, oh, like 10 steps to get over a breakup and like how to like find closure and blah, blah, blah. Or like when enough time had passed, it would be like how to get back out there. I hated that trend where it was like the first letter that pops up is your soulmate.
Yep.
And I would always play it and I would get like a letter like, I don't know, like a J or something. I'm like, I don't want a fucking J.
Yeah, like W. Like
Oh
something
my.
ugly, and like, oh, so his name's Wallace. Wallace, if you're out there,
Wallace.
you know where to find me.
Why did I think of Walmart?
Walmart. No, honestly, me and my friend every night we go to Walmart.
Bro, okay, funny story. One of my old friends, she actually got banned from Walmart for a year because she stole an iPhone charger, but it was like a
Really?
$20 charger. So
Mhm.
if you get caught with stealing anything worth more than $15, you get banned for a year.
Damn.
And then I think if it's like over 100, they can call the cops.
Damn.
But yeah, I don't know. It was like this whole ass thing.
Really? Damn, she got asthma.
Listen, my sister had bronchitis last week, and I'm
Uh-oh.
so like low key. If I could just get bronchitis this week, please,
Why?
so I can get out of school.
Oh, I know. This week should have been reading week.
It should have completely been reading week. I really wish that they would have moved reading week to November. I
Mhm.
feel like all students and all programs would have benefited. I truly feel like since like Halloween, the workload has just like been nonstop.
Yeah.
And it just like, I feel like I like finish assignments or I finish a paper and it's just like, oh, great. Now there's like another one that's also worth 30%. It's like, what? Like, what? Just like space it out a little bit more, I beg you. Like, why does it always have to be like the like month before finals is just hell.
Mhm.
And then you get to your finals and it's like, I don't even have any energy left to like even put into my finals.
Yeah.
Third year, I'm so convinced that they're trying to get us to drop out. Like, I'm so convinced.
It's working. It's working. Don't worry.
It is working though.
No,
No, but
literally.
seriously though, like think about it though, even since we started our program, we've had quite a few people in our class like drop out or like whatever the case may be.
It is fight to the finish.
It seriously is. And it's like very intimidating, I feel like in this year especially because we have our practicum this summer
Mhm.
and they're like, look around you, this is your competition. I'm
Yeah,
looking around, I'm
That's
like,
literally what she said.
well shit.
Yeah, I'm like, damn. Hence this podcast.
Yeah, literally. Literally though. Somebody
Yes.
please hire me.
No, honestly.
Another thing, I feel like too, I started this semester with like so much motivation and I don't know where it went.
Yeah.
Like The second I get home, like, I'm not opening up my laptop. I'm not doing homework.
After hours.
Like, after hours
Yeah.
is not a thing anymore. Like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to look at it.
I started off so strong. And, like, this week I have, like, so many assignments due. I've just been like, I'll
It's
get around
just
to
like...
it.
I just am now at the point where I'm like, my goal is to just do good on the assignment so that then I can literally get a 0 on the final if I wanted to, and it wouldn't matter. Because, like, there is nothing worse than being, like, mentally exhausted after all of these assignments, and you look and, like, you still have to get at least a 70 on your final to pass the course. Another thing that's been pissing me off about campus, and this is literally every year since I would say, like, last year it was pretty bad. This year is just, like, a different beast with parking. Oh, my God.
How many tickets do you have?
Okay, well, this year, so far I've gotten 3. Last year...
That's it?
Yeah. Last year, though. Last year I got 13 tickets.
Damn.
And then I also got a notice saying that if I parked on campus again, they would tow me.
How you get 13?
Bro, I literally don't... Well, because I was, like, a fucking idiot. I would go park over by Rec and, like, the most, like, popular, like, right in the open, not even bother to back into the stall, like, and in, like, the most, like, convenient stall possible because it's, like, -30 and I don't want to walk, like, the block or whatever, which was nice. And, like, this is the thing, though. It's, like, why would I... Like, even when I get the ticket, like, I remember I used to get tickets and I would literally start crying. I'd be like, I can't keep paying these dumb tickets. And you know what? I just stopped paying them.
No.
And I don't feel bad. And, like, how would they know?
How would they know? No, you know what you gotta do? You just gotta keep it on your windshield and just start driving and just hope.
Bro, okay, I've had it before. Okay, so I tried this out last year because I was like, maybe if I put one of my old tickets on the windshield wiper, then they won't give me a new one.
I was gonna try that. Did it work?
No, I walked back out and I have 2 brand new tickets along with my old ticket. And I'm like, why are you giving me 2?
Yeah. No,
like,
they're
once
on top of their parking this year.
Oh, I hate those little parking men.
No, I was my sister and I drove to campus. We don't really drive to campus. But the one day we did, I was, like, outside of her car waiting for her because she was in the washroom or whatever, still in class. And these 2 parking guys, they, like, come up to her car and they start ticketing it. And I'm just standing outside her car, like, looking around, trying to see what to do. And then they're like, "Is this your car?" I'm like, "No, but, like, she's coming." They're like, "Oh, it's too late. We already printed the ticket." They're like, "If you would have told us earlier, we wouldn't have got a ticket." I was like, "Yeah, you would have. You would have given her the ticket."
Oh, it's just, like, enough. Okay.
Enough. Stop that.
Stop it. Get help.
No, honestly.
No, but seriously though, like, listen, I would totally be down to buy a parking pass like every other, like, average student if it wasn't a fucking arm and a leg. Like, no, but seriously though, like, for the cost of a parking pass, like, I could literally get a laptop. So it's like, which one would we actually use more for school?
Yeah, no, that's true. And it's like, I'd rather play parking roulette than buy a pass.
But, like, parking should not be $1,000, especially if it's only for 2 semesters. Like, why can't it just be a flat fee of, like, $500 like it used to be? That was, like, still kind of steep, but at least, like, manageable. Like, I don't understand who they think is, like, coming to campus, but, like, the vast majority of us, Jesus, are broke.
Yeah.
Like, or are living off of student loans and, like, literally have no money. Like, and, like, I understand that's, like, oh, cry me a river. That's the story of every student ever. But, like, it's just interesting to me that after generations of everybody going to post-secondary, it's not only, like, now less people are going to post-secondary because of the cost. And it's like, what has really changed? Like, if you were going into, like, the medical field, I would understand because, like, the technology changes and whatever. But, like, some degrees, like business, like, come on. Like, come on now. No, does it really need to be that expensive?
Overall,
I don't know.
The lesson here is sign the parking petition.
Yeah, literally, though. Please sign the parking petition so we can all move past this.
Welcome to According to Us, Streeter segment, where I walk around campus and ask students the question of the week. This week, the question I asked is, how often do you think about dropping out? This is what the students of MRU said. Take it to the streets! Baldy, how often do you think about dropping out?
Probably like every third day.
Why every third day?
Because it'd just be easier to be gone than be here.
Like dead or just like working at the vape shop full time?
I'd rather kill myself than work at the vape shop full time.
You're gonna get fired! Hey Jack, how often do you think about dropping out?
0 times. I don't really think about dropping out. I'm just like built better. Like anybody who thinks about dropping out is just like weak in the mind.
Truman, how often do you think about dropping out?
I would say a couple times a week. I don't know if I have an exact number, but whenever, I know lots of people said whenever assignments aren't going well, that's kind of it. Sometimes you just get in your head, get in the feels, and you're like, what am I even doing? Like, I just want to go and work at McDonald's. Like, I just want to, why don't I just become a janitor or something? So
No,
sometimes
reach for the stars.
Exactly. I'm sure my parents would be real proud of me. But no, I just kind of keep thinking about the end goal, and that's how I get through. But it does happen more than often. It's not a great feeling.
Right, when you really think of it, it happens a lot.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So how do you coach yourself out of that headspace?
So I kind of just came across, like, I'm always worried about failing, and that's part of why I think about dropping out sometimes. But I just think about, like, what I've done, and that my track record shows that I've been consistent in doing pretty well. And so I just continue to think about, the positive stuff, or I'll go look at a good essay that I wrote to remind myself that, I'm able to do this kind of things.
Who am I here with?
Clayton.
Clayton, how often do you think about dropping out?
Usually if I have like an assignment I'm stuck on, that's kind of when.
Like how often?
Probably like once every 2 weeks.
What subjects?
Usually it's the ones that like, not the broadcast ones, but like the other ones where I'm like, why am I even doing this type thing? Like a lot of the gen eds, I guess, or
Yes.
electives. So yeah.
You remember stats?
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were bad.
Those are hard times. How often do you think about dropping out?
Oh, right now with good old assignment 5 in Karen's class, quite often, not gonna lie.
Like how often? Like give me a number.
A week, probably like once or twice, for sure.
And like explain that thought process to me. Like what's going on up there?
I don't like this part of school, and I just get frustrated with how it goes. I don't know how else to explain it, to be honest with you.
Bro just hates his life.
Yeah, sometimes.
So how often do you think about dropping out?
For like the past 2 years, maybe like once a semester, but I'm pretty good this year, so not yet.
Not yet? Why not yet?
Because I haven't been here. I've been skipping class a lot, so I haven't like had to deal with classes and feel,
Oh, so you basically already dropped out already.
Yeah, I guess I have, but I'm like still on the payroll or whatever, so
Just pushing through day by day.
yeah, absolutely. I'd recommend it to anyone who's a student here.
Take it to the streets!
Something that we're introducing on this podcast is 2-minute rants, because if it's not 2 minutes, like just cap it. Just cut to the chase already. So we're gonna each set a timer, and we each have 2 minutes to talk about our rant of the week.
Hunter, you get to go
I go
first. I get
first?
to be the little stopwatch buddy.
Okay, so if you know me, you know I'm always like, good morning. I always say good morning to everyone, no matter what time of day. And it confuses people. But I'm like, why does it confuse you? It's a greeting. It's like saying hello. That's how I say hello. My sister and I always greet each other with good morning. Like, it's just something that we do. I don't know why, but it's just what we do. And I just want to know, how come you can't say good morning all the time? It's like saying aloha. You know what I mean? Like, you can just say, it's like saying hello, good morning. It doesn't matter if it's morning, it's a greeting. I'm not going to say good evening, good afternoon. No, good morning. Good morning is just cute. It's not really like a 2-minute worthy rant. It's just something that I noticed that people try to correct me on. Like, no, I said what I said. I said good morning. Yes, it's like 4:00, but good morning. Say it back. Say it back. Period. That's all.
No, you know what this reminds me of is like like such a fucking niche show,
Hmm.
but me and my siblings literally like grew up watching Miss Congeniality.
Yes.
And that was like aloha, and that's
Yes.
like her little joke to
Yeah.
like, yes, okay,
like,
you get
aloha,
it.
goodbye. Yeah.
Aloha, like hello, goodbye.
I love that movie.
Oh my god, Sandra Bullock,
Love her.
young Sandra Bullock. Mm.
Old Sandra Bullock.
I
don't
really
know.
wish that like Sandra Bullock, like younger Sandra Bullock and younger Matthew McConaughey would just like join together and make like a love child. I feel like they would be so pretty.
I never thought about that.
Just like think about like the like
Just go on,
bone
like,
structure would
AI
be like.
generator.
I know. I think we'll do that after.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
All right, your 2 minutes is up,
2 minutes
Mrs.
up.
A fucking Aloha.
That was low key like a really calm, peaceful rant.
That was a very peaceful rant.
All right. I know you're gonna come out. Of the
Oh
gate,
yeah,
like,
I like always
she's
come out
gonna be
swinging.
steaming.
Okay. I could literally rant about so many different things. Let me just preface this rant by saying I am a fan of Taylor Swift. I'm not a Swiftie, but like old Taylor Swift before she like got more into pop, like I enjoyed that. Like I grew up on that. That was fun. The Swifties need to chill. Like somebody put them on like some kind of sedative, because if I see one more goddamn TikTok or Instagram or Barstool post saying, oh my gosh, Taylor Swift ran into like Travis whoever's arms and it's like the love of her life and everybody's like losing their minds over this like big kiss and how she was like, Karma is the guy on the Chiefs. I don't care, okay? I didn't care back then and I don't care now. First off, are we sure that he's like that attractive? Like
Oh,
look at the
honestly.
man. Like
Well-
let's just like take like be honest. Or do you like him because he's dating Taylor Swift or because he's genuinely attractive? Ask yourself this, people. I don't find the guy attractive.
No.
Take the caterpillar off of like the top lip. Oh my god. Enough.
She's rubbing her forehead. This
I
is serious.
literally can't.
She's
I'm at my
serious.
wit's end. Also, Taylor Swift, I get that you're like saving our economy right now, or supposedly are, with like your Eras tour. And what is up with like, I swear to God that like Taylor Swift fans are just like a different breed. Like,
Yes.
I understand like liking an artist and being super into them and like following them and like, you know, taking an interest in their lives. But going to see the Taylor Swift movie and going to the front of this theater and like jumping in a circle, like while she's playing like Enchanted to Meet You or whatever,
No, that's cult-like.
get help. Like, literally get help. It's a cult at this point. My time is up.
That's it. No, to add
That was
to
my
that,
2-minute rant.
I just don't resonate with her music. I just don't. I don't
Okay, let's
know.
be for real. Bad Blood, a 2-year-old could have written that song. Like, no.
She's got like hits. I just don't like. I don't know. She just like.
It's just like, I also don't understand the obsession with, oh my God, the song's now Taylor's version.
Yeah.
And
She's
we
already
got
rich
like
enough.
a 15-minute music video to a song that's only 2 minutes. Like, why? Like, I don't want to listen to a 10-minute version of your song.
No, exactly. We don't need royal. She doesn't need the royalty. She's already rich enough.
And it's also just like, I find it very interesting that other artists are in like a very similar predicament as her, where they have their music, but they don't own it.
Mhm.
And you don't see any other artist making as big of a fuss as she does, being like, well, I need to re-release all of it.
Yeah.
I think it's amazing the work that she's done, and I'm not trying to discredit all of her hard work. However, like, just if you really want to do it for yourself. Like, why? And it's also just like, no offense, but I kind of preferred your voice back then. Like, for like the country albums, like your voice is just like too different now. It matured. It doesn't sound as good.
She just doesn't have it.
Doesn't have
a
it.
good example of an artist who doesn't get royalties is Lauryn Hill. She can't even perform her own music.
Exactly.
I don't know. She's just not my cup of tea. I just know too many Swifties that I don't like. Or like,
I feel like I liked Taylor Swift, and then the Swifties ruined it for me.
no, honestly.
And it was just like, now I am so repelled.
Mhm.
I'm like, just get like, no.
She just got no flavor.
It's bland. It's the same everything.
She's just
every
shaking her
show.
bones on stage.
It's just like maybe you can agree. When I go to concerts, like, okay, great example. I went to go see Vance Joy live. And like when he introduced a song, like there was like a nice like story that went with it. And he was like, oh, this is about like when me and my mom were back in Australia, and would kind of go on like 5-10 minute like little story time and then sing a song. And it made it like more meaningful and you connected with the artist more. I feel like the theatrics and like the backup dancers and like the outfit changes and whatever, like that's not making me more connected to your music. It's giving me a funner experience, but like, do I really feel like I understand you more after paying like an arm and a leg for this experience? No. T Swift, we need a break.
I'd say so.
We're never getting back together, T Swift. Sorry.
Oh my God, no, I had a quiz, my research ethics class or whatever. She made us do like this quiz about class, and it's like, based off of Taylor Swift 1989 album, rank yourself on a scale of 1 to 10 on how you're feeling. Oh, I'll actually pull it up.
Please do. Are you serious? A prof did this?
Yes, and I was like, I don't know what
this
this
is the thing.
means.
It's like, if you want to do that in your own personal life, by all means,
Okay.
hop off.
Listen, this is what the question was. Overall, how do you feel concerning your work in this course? I'm using 1989, Taylor's version, as a mode scale. Number 1, is it over? Meaning 100% overwhelmed. Clean. I wasn't okay, but I'm feeling better now. Shake it off. I can push through. Out of the woods, 100% okay. Blank space. I don't know how to feel. See, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, she's using the songs to measure how we feel in the class.
Let me get this straight here. We're paying upwards of $800 per course. And this is what you want me to rank my mood on? Is Taylor Swift?
Someone that I fucking hate.
What the fuck?
Her poor boyfriend, he can't even play football in peace.
That's the thing, is like, I know for a damn fact that you and I are not the only ones that feel this way, because now it's affecting all the guys that like to play football, and they can't watch football without seeing fucking Taylor Swift on the screen. And it's just, stop it.
Even my mom, she was like, man, like, because she like loves football and she follows it and stuff. She's like, damn, they just keep going on about Taylor Swift at the Chiefs game and stuff like that. I'm like, that's
It's
irritating.
just like,
She better play the Super Bowl then.
oh my god,
That would actually be so
I
good
would-
for publicity.
The way that I would not watch the halftime show. And like, I love watching the Super Bowl halftime shows. I've literally ranked them from like best to worst before.
Yeah.
No. Oh yeah, I guess it is 5 o'clock.
Okay, so.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Okay.
True.
Well, and it is 5 o'clock here, which means that our time is done. But it's been so nice sitting down and chatting with you guys. We will be back next week with hopefully a bigger and better episode.
Yes. Thank you for listening. This was obviously a test run episode, so don't come for me if you didn't like what we talked about. This is our first episode. I'm scared.
And it was also, I don't think people realize like how hard it is to like continuously just like talk about
Yes.
one topic
We
for
just
like
be
an
yapping.
hour. Like, seriously though,
Yes. Oh.
shit's hard.
Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, where we have updates, behind the scene posts, and really cool graphics that I work really, really hard on, and I have so much fun putting together. Our Instagram is according_to_us podcast, and our personal Instagrams are m_brosma and Hunter Pratt with 4 T's.
On our Instagram as well, you'll find a link to our website where all of our episodes will be posted, and we'll be obviously putting up little teasers and sound bites, just posting it on our grid on Insta.
Yes.
But yeah, I think that is all that we have for today.
Thank you.
Thanks. Okay,
Good
bye.
morning.
Good morning. Goodbye.